What's up, folks? Welcome back to this Let's Play Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. We're on Mission 8 now, after getting our asses handed to us at the top of that tower, and slumping over into our own pool of blood. We'll actually continue from where we left off now. The next mission's kind of short. It's an interesting one. If you don't know where it takes place, you might be surprised. Let's go into it. Okay, so we're obviously inside this giant-ass fucking whale. It's kind of out of the blue and all that, but still a slightly interesting mission. First thing we're going to do is go get some stuff here. So we saved up all those red orbs for a reason. We now have Devil Trigger. Essentially a way of making us a hell of a lot stronger, faster, and take less damage. It's really awesome. You also get some special moves and properties when you do it, depending on which weapon you're using at the time. We'll get into that later. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and spend a lot of these red orbs here on these purple orbs, which extend the amount of Devil Trigger gauges that I have. That should be enough for now. The other things I want to go ahead and do is get Windmill for Cerberus, and max out Ebony and Ivory's strength. So now they are as strong as they're going to get. The last thing we're going to do is get Trickster for the start of this mission. It's going to help us out. And that's pretty much it. Start it up. And obviously we're in this giant Leviathan's stomach with a whole lot of other shit in it. The only way out is blocked by a bunch of tusks. I need to kill these organ things, I guess, to make them go away. You can actually just shoot them too. Of course I'm missing this one like crazy. There we go. 3 tusks remain. Missed that, whatever. 2 more. Okay. So continuing on. There's actually a secret mission right in here. Okay. This is called Devil's Teeter-Totter for a reason. If there's enough enemies on this elevator, it will send us back to the bottom, and we need to get to the top. Let me go ahead and activate the switch here to start the elevator up. And you'll see why in just a second. I switch to Trickster at the start of the mission. Trickster has the ability, for the style, to run up walls. We're going to exploit some game mechanics here. Do a double jump, run up the wall. You'll notice that all the enemies have just disappeared. And they're gone again. You'll be able to see it a lot more clearly here. And there you go. Disappeared right before your very own eyes. My god. So this is basically just a really quick and easy way of doing this mission. I don't feel like dealing with this crap. And there we go. Pretty simple. Blue orbs right here. We'll grab that. Excellent. Secret mission done. Now one other thing is, as far as involving blue orbs go, do a wall run here, jump up off that, and bam! A blue orb fragment. This one will complete one for us. Great. Alright, back to where we came. Just want to avoid this stomach acid, it does hurt us. And head on into here. Another one of these organ things. And we only got one more to go. The last one should be up at the top here. And we got another red crystal formation here to take care of too. So that's always good. They generally have about 5,000 red orbs in each one of them. So they're always worth getting. And that takes care of those. That's that. Grab these red orbs, jump down, and we're out of here. Nothing much in this room here, it's just a hallway with a lot of stomach acid. Some weird looking walls. Fortunately I can't wall run on these guys. That'd be nice if I could, but they're irregularly shaped, so I guess the game doesn't recognize them as walls or something. There's actually one of these statues right here, if you didn't notice. We're actually going to go ahead and switch back to Swordmaster. There's no reason to stick with Trickster at this point. Most of these walls have like this membrane that you gotta cut through. That's where we want to go, obviously. But we can't get any closer now, apparently. So we'll continue on. And in this room we're met by one of our old friends, the Gigapede. We fought this guy in Mission 4, and this is just another one of his angry cousins, I guess, for killing him. It was actually kind of stupid, just really wastes time. You can actually kill them, but there's really no point. Just jump away from them when they start coming at you. And in here we meet a new enemy. These guys are Hell Envies. The last of the enemies that we'll be facing. And they're not too terribly tough. They're pretty normal enemies. Their big thing is that they are able to not get stunned. So you can't really knock them up into the air. Can't really do too terribly much to them. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they're still just enemies. So make sure I grab the rest of these red orbs here, obviously. And we'll head to the end of this here. Okay. So this thing in the middle here is absorbing red orbs. We're going to overload it. Okay. Now, one thing you gotta watch out with these guys is they do have a tendency to attack you quite often. Unlike other enemies, they get pretty offensive. Whoa, let's see. It's right there. Gotta watch out. And surprisingly enough, we've actually killed enough of them to fill up that thing here. Souls of those sent to hell for their sin of jealousy. Obviously, just the envies. And this is basically this guy's power source. So, lights go out. And you'll see that... We'll get quite dark in a second here. You actually see Leviathan's eye right there. Hello. Can't do anything to it. You actually see the outside of the tower too, because we're floating around it right now. It's kind of cool. Alright. Heading on through, kind of like the back alleys of this guy's intestines here. It's pretty dark, so there's actually a couple passageways that you might miss if you go too fast, I guess. But since I know where they are, it's not too big of a deal. Right here is a combat educator for Cerberus. This one's going to take a little bit more effort than the last one. Swordmaster Salus don't really do anything to these things. And there we go. That's 3 lure fragments already? That's pretty darn good. Especially considering this mission's short. And on we go. Boy, this room looks familiar. Yep, this guy again. And basically, as soon as he tries to lunge at you, and just double jump into the air and he won't hit you. It's fine. And just keep going. There's really no reason to kill him again. It's pointless. Okay, see you later. And we head on through. There's some Hell Envies here. Actually gonna go ahead and kill a couple of them. You can always use the style points and the orbs. Aw, yeah. Taunting actually restores your Devil Trigger as well, so it's quite nice to do. Oh, didn't get my taunt on. Got that one off though, and that's all that matters. I'll see you shards later. Alright. So we're done there. We're just basically heading back to where we saw the heart earlier. You notice that the walls are not pulsing anymore. Just avoiding this acid as best I can. And we'll head into here. I can get closer now. Alright, let's do this. This is pretty simple. The left organ, if left active, will suck up any red orbs that we have. The right orb, if left active, or right test, I should say, if left attacked, will suck up any double trigger that I have. Since I don't like that, I'm going to go ahead and attack this. Now the nice thing about this is actually, the shape of these guys is so strange in that you can just jump off them all day. That's really just to get some style points going here too, obviously, for those enemies. And after an attack, you essentially get this guy shooting some lasers at you. You can still attack him during those, and I will afterwards. I'm just doing some switches here. Keep the style going. And that takes care of that. Once you break one of the sides, side organs I should say, you just open up this guy here. And you just want to use some Devil Trigger to get some more damage out. And once you lower his health enough, you can use it to shoot 2 lasers at the same time too. And this is pretty simple. We're just going to keep staying in the air. Combo going. Get some Hell Envies. Got hit there. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Now Cerberus is quite nice here because its fast attack speed is ridiculous. That's pretty much it. It just repeats itself over and over. Pretty easy fight. You don't get me a red orbs for it, obviously, because of that stupid left organ there. Now, of course, I could opt to kill that, but I'd rather just do the right one. It's a lot easier to do. Okay. These guys get roasted by the lasers. I shoot him with a gun. He opens up. I go double trigger. Ta-da.
People once cried out in fear of this tower. Timonic grew. A foundation that brought out fear. Fear. Yes. Fear. Can't you feel it? The rage and agonies of the people. Those who were confined here, with their desires for evil being unfulfilled. It was all because Sparta slammed the door to the demon world in their faces.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
And that's that. I think the lowest rank here is going to be my time. Pretty good. I will take it. Alright, so that takes care of that. We're done with this goddamn Leviathan. Be back on, I guess, normal ground. As normal as this game's gonna get. And the next mission. We're back to the tower pretty soon, too. It's good stuff. Alright, guys. Tune in next time. Mission 9's coming up. Later.